Q. Oh,
We're stopped this morning. Oh, then we're good, yeah.
Yeah, the first when I went to the bank, I got it.
No, that's fine. I can do you already. That's fine. One, two, we're still stacked.
Why are the banks closed tomorrow?
Juneteenth. New holiday they did a few years ago.
Okie dokie then.
I know, right? Move my fucking truck. Move my truck around. Please. Move my truck around. And give me my keys to my truck. I don't want this to them. Please go get my truck. Thank you. Is it this one right here? Yeah, no, it's a Mercury tunnel. What's that?
Hey, Matt, we said Juneteenth was the holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not. Like,
You got that done?
here, he was like,
Yeah, that's why the banks were closed for the Juneteenth.
Thank you. I don't even know what is Juneteenth.
Exactly, nobody really knows, but I think it's something to do with reparations or something.
Yeah.
And see this right here. She ain't get loud. She ain't get angry. She ain't do shit. Hey, bring my towel around front. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. I don't want nothing to do with this whole establishment. And then you get this out and you just start word of mouth. We ain't got to sit up here and protest. We ain't got to sit up here and go do nothing. Just don't spend your bread with them. Because like they need your bread way more than we ever will need them. Our dollars make up a lot of what they do. So we need to just stop talking and stop spending money with people. That's all. I guarantee you this should have stopped. This should have stopped. Now they on here crying, doing news things, talking about they going through. Oh, now they want DEI, the DEI, what they call? They go through the training. They make you go through. What's the training called when they make you know about
like
it?
diversity training?
Yeah, the diversity training. Now they want to do diversity training, and they want to teach their employees about when you like me and Jerry Day was talking about this. Like when all this stuff was going on, when Jordan was going through the thing and he wasn't speaking up, Jordan said Republicans buy sneakers too. And so many words, shut the fuck up. All you gotta do is be quiet. Why are y'all in there discussing that anyway?
Okay, help me, because it was like, to me it sounded muffled. What was going on? I couldn't really tell.
Okay, black lady was in there sitting down minding her business. She got her car there. She was gonna get her car service. The white employees was in there talking about why the banks and stuff was closed. And they were talking about because it was Juneteenth or whatever like that, and they were making fun of it and mocking it.
Oh.
Black lady heard that, got up, said, hey, bring my truck around. I don't want y'all to do nothing to my truck, please. Politely, please bring my truck around. Oh, it's the burgundy Tahoe. Could you bring that, please? Bring that around real quick. Thank you.
What makes it worse is that you had, it's not shown here, but you had the owner, trying to explain what one of the customers was saying. I thought that was hilarious. Because it was like, oh, I thought that had something to do with teenagers or something. Like this.
You just said reparations.
All right. So it makes it even worse. Like, dude, come on. This is North Carolina, too. They racist as hell.
Yeah.
But I'm just...
Yeah, I was, the only words that I heard clearly was her talking, and when she said, bring my effing truck around.
She didn't say bring my effing truck around.
Did she?
No, she did not. She did not curse. She said just bring my truck around.
Oh, I just clicked out of it. God dang it. Let's see.
When I went to
We're stopped this morning. Oh, then we're good, yeah.
yeah, the first when I went to the bank, I got it.
No, that's fine. I can do you already.
I know, right? Move my fucking truck. Move my truck around. Please. Move my truck around. And give me
It
my
was something that triggered when, because I believe when somebody said exactly, right? That is something that triggered her to leave. Because I was reading the comments and they were talking about it. So whatever they were saying prior to exactly, that's what made her triggered to make her leave. Like, you know what I mean?
They saw her there and still decided to do that, which tells you that they do not care. Racism didn't end slavery or segregation. It's alive in every joke. Okay. Nobody's really explaining. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we can get a little bit
when
more.
I went to
we're at the overstock list this morning. Oh, then we're good, yeah.
What they were initially trying to do is, so we can just even get more, they were initially trying to make it seem like she was just an irate black woman. This is how it even came. Because they posted it on their Facebook page. They had posted it on their Facebook page, trying to explain it, making it seem like she was just an irate black woman about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like she just came up with this
That
shit.
shit backfired, didn't it?
Yeah, it just kind of backfired on it. Definitely backfired on it.
Yeah. I'm definitely all for recirculating the black dollar and everything. I'm all for it. The two things is, yes, for sure buy black, and also the prices have to match. The price have to make sense. I'm gonna say match. Prices have to make sense. Those are my two things when it comes to that. And I don't know. She did the right thing. She heard what she didn't like, and she said, "Bring my truck around," because at that point she felt I don't blame her for feeling disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't pay. On the flip side, I gotta give them all a little bit of pushback and say they need our money. You said they need our money more than we need theirs. We're only 13% of the population. They're 65.
But okay, so if that's so true, like you said it, why they shop is damn near empty and all this stuff for the last couple of days? Then why they people ain't going to do all this stuff on their shop?
Well,
They wouldn't care.
in the video itself is white people in there. So
They're having issues in the shop now.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying now. So if it's only 13%, so that means I will take that to that. I mean, you still got 87%. Why you not still open? Why are y'all having all these problems and you coming on apologizing for?
It's also
Political
about the
backlash.
demographics of the neighborhood, though, too, right? So it just doesn't necessarily, as a whole, with 13% of the population, but maybe in that specific town, in that specific neighborhood, well, it might be 60% black, even though it might not be shown in there. I'm just giving an example. It might be 60% black. Most blacks may take all their stuff to your, you know what I'm saying, your auto shop.
yeah.
And then something like this happens. You still kind of like, to me, it has to. Like, you guys have to be more aware. Like, the fuck?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, if you know that, okay, I have everybody does this, right? So when we're talking about something, and then somebody else who's not in the group or something, we're going to switch the subject or act like, you see what I'm saying? You don't talk like that
Switch it
in
up.
front of everybody. It's called code switching.
Yeah, switch
Like,
it
that's
right on the
just-
fuck up.
that's
We don't talk
one-on-one.
like that with everybody.
Especially while you're at work.
Yeah,
Especially at work. And then it's recorded. Like,
bro, you talking there with the customers at.
With
If
the
y'all was in the
customers.
back with a mechanic bay or in the office, you can do whatever the fuck you want to
Yeah.
do. You're talking with even if it wasn't the black lady in there, what if a white person got offended? and
it's
said,
like having locker room talk as guys, right?
Thank
We had
you.
locker room talk, cool. Right? As soon as a female may come in or what.
Look, what do you say? Locker room talk, bitches and hoes. When we outside locker room, they female.
Females.
Unstable creatures.
That's what I'm saying. But when we in the locker room, they
Women.
what? Bitches and hoes. But when we out the locker room, they women.
Yeah, they don't like being called females.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You feel me?
1000%. I don't think she did anything wrong.
Yeah.
By any means.
And I think she handled it the right way by just getting up and
Yeah.
telling them to get my
Then
truck.
tear they shit up.
And didn't even talk about what they did or none. You figure that out on your own. I don't got time to be going back and forth with you, and really don't care if you misunderstood what I'm doing. But I'm gonna get my car. I'll take it somewhere else to go get fixed or did what it need to be.
And I think black people need to be more aware of those different type of microaggressions that you get from people. Like, a lot of times black people get microaggressions all the time, right? And they're not really paying attention because they in their own goddamn world twerking and shit like that. But it always goes back to twerking, so twerking and smoking crack. But black people need to start paying attention a little bit more to the microaggressions that other groups have towards them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know specific example, but I know for sure that that's happened to me. Like, there was some sort of microaggression happening around me, and at the moment it just caught me off guard to the point where let me say it this way, it didn't affect me to where I would have a reaction, but then I thought afterwards, like, wait, was that?
Should I have? I've had that happen before, and I feel like so it was one time I was downtown, and I was on Lake Street, and I was parked in the area where I obviously could park it, right? But I didn't pay. I was just kind of sitting there because I was waiting on my mom to come out. So this white lady, like, I kind of fell asleep, and this white lady come bamming on my window, boom, 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 startled the shit out of me, and could you move? And like, I was just kind of stuck because I'm just waking up out of sleep, right? And I just was like, so I just took I went on here and bagged back or whatever. But I was like, boy, I should just take off on this bitch because that's how I felt. You know what I mean? But that to me, it was like some type of, and it could have been more than a microaggression because I can guarantee you if I was a white person or whatever, she wouldn't have done the same thing. Because how the fuck you know I didn't pay? How the fuck do you know I didn't pay?
But it ain't. It's the simple fact of it is, and as soon as you would have went on ahead, you're justified in everything you would have went off on her. You would have been looked at like you just a bad person.
Sister, every day my hair don't look nice, man. You ain't got a lot of it don't. I ain't gonna hold it.
No, you know what she's saying though, right?
What she saying?
There's a microaggression that white people use towards black people.
Oh, okay. Look, okay, sister, every day. Yeah, and then they want to touch your hair. Now I had that a lot in high school. Well, they want to touch your hair. Is this real? Type shit.
Don't fucking touch me, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't touch me.
I actually, I just remembered.
I went to a white high school, and I know you did too, Spaces.
Yeah,
so,
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
My shit was 99.9% black.
Hey, not no more.
It showed like it's
You
not.
know who took over?
I already know.
The Hispanics?
Yeah, I know. It's not that way no more.
They out there playing soccer.
Yeah, took our damn field on.
Yeah. I be like, the fuck? I drop my daughter off because she go to Whitney. Anyway, my daughter go to school past there. Yeah, so.
I'll edit that out later.
All right.
I just remember a specific example where it was a microaggression. And I don't know, maybe the lady where this happened, it was a really old lady. She had to be probably 70 something. So she probably still stuck in those times, segregation and all that stuff. So
no passes.
No. This is what I'm saying. I didn't catch what the microaggression was when it happened. Mm-hmm. And I walked afterwards. I thought about like,
who the fuck she talking to?
So check it out. So I was living in this building, and the area is predominantly white, and there's a door, and then there's another door. So you walk in, and you know how in the apartment buildings you ring the buzzer and all this stuff. Now I have keys to get in the building. I see the lady as I'm walking up to the building. She's staring at me, and I see her slightly inch her way away from the door. So because you're not supposed to open the door, safety reasons. You don't know who's who, whatever. Man. But so
she's seen you before.
I don't know. She has maybe, but I open the door with my keys, and she says, "I didn't know you belonged here."
Yeah, belonged.
Like she said it softly. Like she didn't say like looking at me a certain way. She just softly. I was like, oh.
So she had to piggyback off your entry?
No, she was already inside.
But black people, not you, but just other black people, they were to hear you, they be like, oh, she didn't mean it like that. That was yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
I know, and you can tell when people are actually being, a lot of times, you can tell when people are actually being racist or whatever it is they're talking about. So that for sure was a microaggression because it wasn't even the fact that she said, she was hesitant on opening the door for me. She used the phrase, I didn't know you belonged here.
Belong. I didn't know you lived here.
Right.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't belong here.
Or
you belong in jail.
I would have told her something like, yeah, I ain't robbed the place yet. It's coming.
So, yeah, I didn't catch it until later on. I was like, wait a minute.
I got a quick story, but real quick. This is in my driver days, right? So for this company, but wink, wink. So it happened to be maybe a holiday, and I was doing some work, and I'm at this office building. I go in the office building. There's still people in the office building. And, of course, so there's different offices, different companies. So as I'm going past one, I hear, like, the alarm already going off, right? So I go upstairs, get whatever I need to get, and come back out. So the police is pulling up. Mm-hmm. As he's pulling up, I'm like, hey, the alarm on. He's like, yeah, he dead ass said, did you mess with it so the alarm could go off? I'm like, first of all, I'm in uniform. You know what I mean? I got their truck out there. Right? Why the fuck? I say that's like no, like you know what I'm saying? Like why the fuck would I do that? Mm-hmm. So but I like to say, and I may have said this on the podcast before. Like when dealing with white people, and I'll just put it out there, you're gonna have three different type of interactions with them. You know, I'm gonna say some, not all. You know, for those people, but it's either in 5 minutes. It's gonna, and I've said this before. It's called the 3 T's. It's either gonna be tacky, trashy, or terroristic. When you have a conversation with them, I guarantee it's gonna be some shit that's tacky. It may even move up to the level where it's trashy, and then all out terroristic. Like this is, you know, they trying to get you shot by the police type shit. Just watching interactions with these white folks, just random white people too. Like it's crazy. It may sound like, oh well, he's being prejudiced or whatever, but this has been my observation.
Thank you guys for kicking with us and hitting the like button. We appreciate that. Share this with 2 people. Let them know your favorite After Church podcast is live right now. And this is our final subject for today because crazy work. And I'm curious to hear you guys' well, we texted about it a little bit, but I want to hear you guys' opinion.
And to do that to their ass.